Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jedivine. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, when you hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man. I want to talk about penalties in this game because for some weird reason in head-to-head and competitive, it seems to me that you guys don't call no penalties at all whatsoever. You know, this isn't Blitz. Okay, if I wanted to play Blitz, I wouldn't be turning on Madden right now. I'll literally load up Blitz the League 1 and 2, or go play NFL Blitz Pro, or some variation of Blitz where there's no penalties. I'll play that before I touch Madden if that's where we're going to get to at this point. So this clip here I got looped up. This was a guy who he basically overthrew the ball, right? He overthrew the pass. I ended up picking it, but as you can see, he literally takes his guy and rams his guy into the side of mine, and my controller is rumbling and everything, and they didn't call any kind of OPI, no nothing. They don't say a word. But the wild part about it is, you know, you'll get sometimes ghost DPI calls where it's like, you know, I might just maybe make a slight bit of contact with this man, like literally maybe just rub up against him one time, and they'll call a DPI on me. But this right here is blatant OPI. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are trying to make it seem like, oh, well, he wasn't in position to get the ball, so they weren't gonna call it. PI is PI, no matter how you cut it, whether you're in position or not. If you literally are obstructing my way of getting to the ball, that is PI, no matter how you slice it. I've literally seen guys take my tight ends after 15 yards and will literally stand in his way and run and literally make him fall. No PI, no nothing. Now see, the thing about it is I haven't even thrown the ball yet, but if you're out that far and you run into my guy on purpose, that's PI. You guys have the worst penalty logic I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad enough that blocking ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's even worse that when it actually looks like there's actual blocks being made, there's holding in there somewhere. But because you don't have your coach's adjustments turned to aggressive, they're not going to call holding. So as far as you know, those are perfect blocks. Clint, let me just enlighten you for a second, because you've played football, correct? So you have an idea as to how the sport of football goes. You do realize that there's holding in every single play. It's just a matter of time when they call it. But to appease the community, you make penalties pretty much be minute, and the only way you get a penalty is if you literally and blatantly do it. This is a blatant attempt at trying to make sure that I don't get the ball. Some people might argue that he's trying to get in position or whatever, but when you run into my guy like that, that is literally pass interference. You cannot deny that. You cannot try to make sense of that, excuse that. That is pass interference up and down. You're not going to argue with me on that. That's pass interference. You've got to call that. You cannot call a pass interference call. You cannot let that pass. You cannot let this go untouched. You can't, bro. This game is a disappointment and is a disgrace to John Madden and his family, because when John Madden was alive, he did not allow a football game to go down the wayside like this. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. There's no reason for you to make profit off of a dead man's name and you release it in this kind of quality. Clint Oldenburg, you have not said a word about what's being fixed. You haven't said what you're gonna do. You don't do a thing, Clint. You don't say a word, but you don't do nothing but block people. It is disgusting. I cannot stand the fact that you are a creative gameplay director and you don't even verbalize. You don't even keep people in tune as to what you're trying to do. But you're supposed to be the creative gameplay director. You're the lead, whatever. Because I understand, I'm gonna shoot you a little bit of bail here. I understand that you got people that will talk to you all kinds of crazy. I know you're not with that. I understand. But at the same exact time, Clint, you seem to forget you can tune it to where only certain people can reply. If you figure that out, you can actually put out more tweets regarding the game. And at the same time, it cuts down people actually talking to you crazy. Now, as far as the retweets and the cult tweets, I can't really cover you on that. But Clint, you cannot sit here and leave people in the dark. You left people in the dark from that time when the game released all the way up to the first title update. You didn't say a word about what needed to be fixed. Then when the title update came out, you swore up and down that O-line blocking for passing was supposed to be fixed. I still see guys missing blocks. Still. And if we show you that, you're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna go and, you know, be mute like you normally do and not say a thing. Depending on how irate I am, you might block me. But that just shows what type of individual you are, Clint. But let's just keep it a stack here. That just shows the type of individual you are. If I was promoting a product or giving you a product and I swore by it that it was the top notch, the best, you're holding me to that. You're gonna hold me to that candlelight. You're gonna hold me accountable to that. That's what you're gonna do. So who am I to get upset if I take pride in what I do? Who am I to get upset at you for voicing your opinion about something that I claim to be in great, high standard quality of a product? Who am I to get mad? Because see, then that's when I'm in question, because I can't take criticism. As somebody that has a product that everybody wants, you have to be open to criticism, because that criticism, which can either be constructive or people just, you know, just going off the top of their head, talking the side of their neck. But that criticism could actually critique you to be better in what you're doing and promote a better product and put out a better product. But Clint, you're not for that. And that is a problem. That is a huge problem. It has been like that since Rex was there. Sorry, Rex. But it's been a problem since he was there. I get why he left. And I say that all the time. I understand now why. I get it. Clint Oldenburg, this is sad, bro. At this point, you're probably going to block me. I really don't care. But it just shows where you hold making a cohesive product in comparison to the other things. It shows me where your mind is at, because these things slipping out is unacceptable. And stop saving these devs, bro. Stop it. If a game was not supposed to be put out, which I understand they're on a schedule, so they can't delay it. I understand. But if you know a game is going to be a little bit buggy when it drops, I would rather you tell me, hey, y'all sit tight. Game might be a little wonky, but hey, look, we're going to try to, you know, get these patches as quick as we can. Just rock with us for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would probably be the most transparent, great thing that you guys would ever do. Just keep it a bean with us. We will respect it a lot more if you just honestly flat out said what was the problem. You know what I'm saying? But let me not go too deep into it. I'll say that for another video. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment sections down below, man. I really appreciate y'all. But I love to support y'all for showing the videos, man, most definitely. I'm going to get out of here, man. Make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, you know how to do. Like I said, I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.